It's layout day. We are working on this project. The other day I finished traversing here to here. We are down right here. This is about 1,000 feet through that stuff. So I think I'm just gonna do a lot of whacking off today in the brush. And then I think it's 300 or 400 feet down over this. But I know to get to the top road, it is a ways, so it's gonna get real steep up in here. So I think I'm gonna whack my way up, and then when I'm tired and beat down at the end of the day, I'll walk downhill to the truck. Copy, let's do that. Grab old Shetty and a bunch of ribbon. Okay, so somewhere in here approximately is where line's gonna be coming through. We're heading south out of here. That way. I just bumped a deer out of here. Looked like a good sized buck, but they've dropped their antlers, so maybe we'll get lucky and find an antler down in here. Found one the other day, it was all chewed up. Left it out there. Let's find a nice brown one. That was a good looking buck. He went tearing up into this. He was down in this little creek bottom. But we're going that way. Copy. Well, it might be a little tough to find a deer shed in this, but if we get lucky, hopefully I can spot it. He looked like a big buck. Probably a big old 4-point shed somewhere in these hills. Wish they were blaze orange. All right, that or yonder. Creek is really S-curving through here, so might as well just cross it somewhere. How about right here? And we jump. Ow. Ow. Okay, some pink ribbon. I might have to jump the creek again, I don't know. All right, really all I need to do is get control over here so we can set a post. Kind of at a timber type change, I can see all this. I think I'm gonna work my way back to the truck from here online. Oh, I see the truck up there, I think. Yep. All right, big old chunk of peak ribbon here, maybe one control point down that sees it, and then up to the road. We got lucky. I saw a point that saw up to that road, so now instead of putting a point down here, we can just shed hunt our way back. How about? Because that buck went up here. Okay. I know I'm supposed to be working, but I know where the truck is. I can't see it right now, but I know where it is, so we're close-ish. I just got on this little road grade and just exploring, trying to find me a shed. We'll get back to it here in a minute. Copy. Well, I found half of a pelvis and a leg bone. Anybody see any sheds in here? At least the predators are eating. Oh, another leg bone. Bones spread out through here. Let's find the head with some horns on it. Another leg bone. Pretty darn old. Copy. All right, this is getting ridiculous. We gotta head back to the truck. Right now, we have turned around. We walked a long ways. Dang, I wish I could remember the name of these mushrooms. They're crazy looking. They're like some kind of... They are crazy. I guess you could mistake them for a... What do they call it? A calf brain or something? Smell good. I believe they are edible. I don't know. See, didn't even hurt him. Copy. Here's a big old bloom of little brown mushrooms. Don't know what those are either. All right, we're bailing back off the creek. Truck's way over there. I got sidetracked. We're back down to the creek. Okay, what's this? Leaf tree warehouser. Copy. All right, run and jump. Oh no, it's fine. That's why we wear rubber boots. All right, pick you up back at the truck. Dang it, I almost made that work. Where's that pink down there? I don't know. Oh, right there. There's the pink ribbon. But I put it right behind my last control punch right here. I put it right behind a tree. Idiot. But if I move that 5 feet, I'll get it. So I'll just move that one. No worries. Okay, now we're heading this way, I think. Which way? We'll grab out this this thing. That way. Well, we're cruising in here. It's a little dark. Might not make for very good videoing, but we are cruising. I've laid out 3 shots. Can't see my pink. Down through my whacking corridor. And we're getting there. We're getting somewhere. Holy smokes, this is a Boone and Crockett jelly mushroom thing. I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but they're all gelatinous. Blah, 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 blah. Pretty cool little things. They are edible. People make, I think they candy them with a bunch of sugar, but not for my pancreas. All right, getting thick. Dang it, throw this sucker away. I just macheted right through poison oak. Idiot. No leaves on it right now, but there's a lot of poison oak in here. This whole bush is poison oak. Crap. All right, we're getting down into this creek bottom that I didn't know was here. But I think this is about the only spot I can go, right here. All right, where are we out here? It's always hard to stay on a good line when you're rounding around and going over side hills and up and down and over and yonder. Okay. I know where I'm going. A little waterfall. This is actually where 2 creeks come together. Oh boy, I think I'm gonna cross this creek and see. There's a little bench up there. I don't want to get too into this hillside or else I'll just have to shoot a little shot up. But if I were to cross and get up there, I might see back. Let's try. Boy, I think that's gonna work. And then it's really getting steep here, but I see daylight. It's all working out. We're gonna earn our Coors Light today. All right, so if you're wondering what I'm doing off camera, it's pretty much just whacking limbs in this stuff. Trying to get line of sight through here. Oh, copy. Oh, I'm a sweaty mess. Finally made it up to this road up here where I have control to tie in. So I'll hike up here, make sure I can see between them. And then our mission for today is complete. I get to wander these woods back downhill and look for interesting things. But let's see, where's my control? Right there at that orange post. Let's see if we can make these 2 touch. And I've already done a 1/4 mile east out of here. It's all traversed, just ready to mark. Once we get our ducks in a row. Where was that down there? Right there. Boy, I don't think we're gonna get it. I'm gonna have to have control at the top of this lip. All right, pick you up if I see anything cool on the way home. Boy, the deer know where to go. I was over in the thick stuff like a dummy. He's got a nice walking trail. We might get lucky. Or are these, I wonder. They're kind of cool looking. What are you? Whoa, it's almost like it's a, well, it's old and rotten. It's almost like it's a bolete. Springtime bolete. I don't know, this is a different color, but same thing. This must just be younger. I don't know, but they're cool looking. Anyways, all right. Stuff. We made it back to the truck. Another riveting episode of A Dummy Walks Through the Woods. Copy.